Well, hello and welcome to a little more detail and maybe a little go with my bike. As you can see, I've added a few more bits of detail. I've put some jacks that I bought inside the shed. Added a few more peoples and some TMD workers, a few barrels, and what I've had to do, because as you know the layout actually folds up, I've had to put these pieces onto a separate piece of balsa wood which actually moves, so when I put the layout back it actually goes up separately, so they're quite a nice little touch. Also invested in 3 of these little plastic cabinets which I'm hoping to put inside this road here, maybe paint them bright colours so they look like some metal storage racks for the bits and pieces for the locos when they do repairs, etc. And the other thing I've just got is got those barrels there to add in this piece here now, as you can probably appreciate. I don't think it looks too cluttered, it probably looks a little bit more too uniform than anything else, but there are all sorts of the bits that you would have seen in this sort of area. Well, now onto the bike, and obviously if you're not aware of this one, this has been a project that's probably been going on for 2 or 3 years. This little bike here that moves down the road, I've built a system that slots underneath it. Probably the first time in 18 months that I've had this one out. It does work, but I'll be honest, it was an ambitious project and I think it's probably got the better of me, sadly, but let's get him running and see what we think. So, as you can see, it's an impressive little system that runs and away he goes cycling down the road. Now the problem will be when he gets to this corner piece here, you may be able to see, he may not even make it, but there he stops, because this top piece here is separate to the bottom piece and it does cause problems and it's not ideal. So let's just turn the motor off, see what we've got underneath there. Just take the bike off, just pop him there. So underneath there you can see the system, and it's got a couple of little magnets here that hold the bike there, and basically when it runs, turn it on here, the bike runs around really nicely on that bottom system. As you can see, I've got magnet there, magnets sort of flush into the wood, and on the bottom side of this piece here, just demonstrate, don't know if you can see there, but there are some magnets on the bottom. It's literally a piece of card, and to the left hand side as you look at it there's a piece of wood that sort of supports it. But I don't know, it's been a fun system to build. It's given me plenty to go on with. Just turn him off. But I do think it's time to either rethink about how it's done, because it's not taking that corner particularly well. It is a tight squeeze, you can see the gap that I'm trying to get it into, and it probably has been a little bit too adventurous, but it has been quite a bit of fun. So hopefully I'm going to have a little bit of a rethink, think about what to do with it and how to go about maybe improving it or getting rid of it completely and just leaving the bike as sort of a decorative piece, because it is a beautifully detailed little thing. But that's something for me to think about in the future. Well, sorry it's been short and sweet, I guess. Not a great deal of progress, but maybe a few ideas for me to think about and to share with you. And anyway, well, hopefully next year will be better than this year's been, etc, etc, for everybody, and happy modelling. Take care, thank you for watching.